Hey everyone, Tara here. This video is going to show you how to grime up everyday stuff so it kind of blends into your haunt a little bit better. I basically use Monster Mud, a whole bunch of different colors, and this is my palette that I'm using. This is just regular black paint. The rest of these are Monster Mudded colors. And I use Monster Mud because they add a lot of texture to stuff, so it really helps give it a look of grime. And then when I'm all done, I go over and kind of dry brush, but I use a roller with regular black paint for that final grimy look. And then for gross stuff, I'll put in a little bit of varnish on there. This is a good shot of the effect that you're going to get. These were exactly the same, and this is when I was done with it.
First color that's up is your base color. I like to use my medium gray for the base color. You could pick whatever color you want. This one I wanted to make it look a little bit more steely and metallic and a lot less red. And you're pretty thorough with your coverage here. Using a roller gives you great texture for this Monster Mud. It raises it up a little bit, and then as you do other layers it looks great. Now I'm adding my medium rust color. Not as heavy as the medium gray, but I'm still covering it up pretty good. Feel free to do some finger painting, you know, to get into the nooks and crannies. That, or you can use a brush. Green slime. This one I don't put everywhere on there. I pick my places, but I put it on really, really thick. You see me dribbling it down here. This is my lightest rust color, and I just put it in a couple of accents just for contrast. For brown, I focus on the bottom of my props because this is like mud to me, so it usually is from being splashed up. For brown, I use at the bottom. For white, I use at the top. This is like birds that have been hanging around and left their remains. After everything had a night to dry, I'm now going over this with a darker gray and almost as heavy as my very first coat of the medium gray. This starts kind of pulling all the colors together, mudding it up together so it doesn't look as disjointed. Grab a brush and get into any of the corners your roller couldn't get into, any shiny spots or lighter spots. Well, I've switched out all my Monster Muds and now I'm going for straight black paint. But I have a tray there where I get it a little drier on the roller. This is like dry brushing with a roller. You could also use a brush if you're used to that. I just had the roller handy. But now I'm going over everything. This black will really add that final layer of grime. Now I'm adding the gooey, gross sliminess. This is gloss varnish acrylic, and it shines corners. I'm not putting it everywhere. I'm just picking a couple of places. Like this is where some really gross stuff or sticky stuff is there. And you are done. As I show this whole black amp here, you can see the varnish shining back at you. It's still a little wet, that's how come it's blue and hazy, but eventually it'll dry clear. For this black amp, I went a little heavier with the green. I thought just a whole big moldy thing looked kind of good. I can't tell you how fun it is to take regular everyday stuff and grime it up. The kid in you really gets a thrill doing all of this. Here's my computer that's going to be in the haunts. I had to disguise it, so it got the full treatment. And a trash can trauma. Extra shiny, so it's extra grimy. Couple of transformers made out of trash cans. You can do this treatment to just about anything, and it's just a lot of fun. Hope this video was helpful, and I appreciate you tuning in. Take care and have a great Halloween. Bye.